shoots off a fireball up close. Trying to read each other here? Reads them. We're near the end of that slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Who will gain control of the match? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? A quick breather. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Drive gauge gap here. Keeps them guessing with that feint. What'll happen here? Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has depleted their drive on for the critical art. A clean KO. Nice meter elixir. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this? Poses. Here, overhead, but it won't work. Escape with the reversal. Dashes. Player 2 has the super kick, betting it all on the drive rush. What now? Drive rush. Low heavy, but no go. Sets up with the jump in. We see a drive, in fact, getting ready to be thrown to the side. Both sides getting ready. They push their way out of the corner. What are they gonna do? No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSF dummy. I don't know if this is enough to kill. No one could have called that. Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been any.
寝てな。ありゃ。うりゃ。ありゃ。
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Starts with a jump in. Still slugging it out here. Sticks the combo. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Oh, easy tech. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Both can end the round. Rising uppercut. Player one in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Super clutch corner swing. Okay, they trade hits. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive impact? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. A win in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Drive rush to keep it going. Long-range fireballs, rising uppercut. Ooh, you never know what's willing to risk it for the overdrive. Their drive gauges aren't full. They burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player one brings the impaler. Looking for turning it right up with the super. Off the stand on the air on the super. Player two may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art range. The low block. Noticeable life lead. Huge chance. What a finish. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run. Kick the knees up. Strings it all together. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. The throw is escaped. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. The jump in catches them. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for the drive rush there. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Player one, burnout activates. They kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Solid throw tech. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Hits with the overhead. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Burn out, but they may have a plan. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take him down. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Parries the attack. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Solid combo. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Burnout activates. Both sides are gonna have goes for the seat. How do you come back from that? Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hopes with a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Perfect input. Not letting up. Player 1 chases them down. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Misses the grab. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Burnout activates. They're going for the super arc. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the... That's gonna leave them rattled. Player 2 has the light overhead attack. Both drive rush. A jump. Looking to do some precision damage with a falling moon. What a finish. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 1 chases them down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 with the life lead. They block the overhead and their life is looking critical and they can't rely too much on drive either. Burnout is triggered. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Can they stop this life lead from getting hit? Rising uppercut. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. Super Art level 1 raging spear. Experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Takes to the air and lands the knee. And oh no! Rock super hit. Burns out. Player 2 crashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Are these two gonna fight forever? Zones with the fireball. Gets the parry and adds some pressure. Decides to go in with the target combo. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout stage. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Flash knuckle. Very slick with the combo. Oh, hits him with a stopping bomb. Gets the knees up. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. Not much life difference. What's the next move? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, burnout triggered. Gets the combo. The low's blocked. Aerial flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Reads them. Player 2 chases him down. Parries the projectile. Player 2 with the life lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. They trade, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big counter. Perfect input, not letting up. Player 1 creates a good drive rush to keep it going. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Bops him with a target. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. From upstairs. Knockdown and the overhead connect. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's the corner switch. Trips him up. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Got their eye on the air. Burnout is triggered. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Knockdown and this super arc connect. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range. Oh, Burnout comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Takes the chance. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Still scrapping for control of the space. Medium kick. Perfect input. Not letting up. Knockdown and Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just goes for it at this range. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Stuff coming out. Hits him with a bad knee, and then a power. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
よしやるか
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's gonna make a move? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? All right. Throws him down. What's the play here? Jump in finds the mark. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Knockdown. They're not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Player 2 chases them down. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Gets him! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Immediate jumping! They both show their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Burnout activates! Still very early in the round. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 goes for the super art? Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink drive rush to keep it going? Quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Then tries to act quickly but with the attack. Perfection! All in with the rush! Medium kick into forward rush. Links it! Connects with the throw. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Start things off, goes all in with the uppercut. Ooh, this could be something. Can they keep on him? Back to the corner now. Forward rush. Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart throw. There's a burnout. Close range, getting it all on the front. What a finish. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick hits. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The grab misses. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. All right, get some. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Flash knuckle. Very slick with the combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping, but this springs forward with the drive rush. Perfect input, not letting up. Knockdown, oh my, and protect. Reversal. Noticeable life lead, KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jumping. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got to get him with a Euro step. Flash knuckle. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. What are they gonna do? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Goes airborne. Links it. Are they going to be able to come back and catch it? Turning it right up with the super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1, straight up.
Shoryuken!
昇竜拳スピニングバードキック昇竜拳昇竜拳昇竜拳